Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Traveling Karina and I like to share my experiences so that you know what to expect on your next vacation. If this is something that you enjoy, please make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any future content. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. This video is all about the Carnival Celebration Cruise Ship. I'm going to give you a full walking tour of the public areas, show you some of the food options, and give you my full review. You are looking at the main Lido Deck area right now. As for sun chairs, there were lots. We never had any issue trying to find a chair. We went out around 10 or 11 most days, and we even went out at 2 p.m. one day and had no issues. So you don't necessarily have to worry about getting up at 7 o'clock and saving a chair. I mean, I could be wrong on certain sailings, but that's how it was for us. We are now in the Serenity area for adults only. This was probably my favorite Serenity area on all the ships that I've been on. It was quite large. They had a great assortment of chairs. There was an individual pool, a bar. They even had this lovely salad bar. It was only on sea days, I believe, but it was quite busy. It was very popular. And as I said, this area was quite large. It wrapped around the whole front of the ship. There were always lots of seats. We sat in this section most days. The only day that we couldn't find a seat was the day that we went out at 2 p.m., but we were able to find seats elsewhere. And now we're going to head back to the Lido Deck where the main pool is and where there are some food options. Down in this area, you will find Blue Iguana, where you can get some tasty burritos or tacos. My fave is the shrimp taco. Or you could go to the street eats section and get a snack there. These were great if you needed a quick snack at the pool. But note that there is an extra cost at the Seafood Shack. Red Frog Tiki Bar and Guy's Burger were also on the outer decks near the Lido Deck pool. Guy's Burger line was pretty long on sea days, but it went pretty quickly, so no complaints. And the burgers are always a favorite. We are now heading up to the Ultimate Playground Deck. We avoided this deck on sea days because it became an absolute zoo, but I do think it's a great area for families and kids to hang out. There were many fun activities in this area, including mini putt, a ropes course, basketball court, and the new sea coaster, which was a blast. It is an extra cost and it's a pretty quick ride, but I had to try it once and it was so much fun. One thing that I found disappointing was the walking track. I just feel that it was in the wrong area. Because it was on this deck, it wasn't very wide and it was always crowded with people. I know it doesn't look busy right now, but on sea days, there were people all over it in certain areas and it was hard to get through. And then also at all times, it seemed like it was wet because of the splash zone, which is, in my opinion, not a good thing for people that are walking or running. We even saw a couple people wipe out. So I just think that it's a poor design, but it definitely didn't ruin my vacation. Next, we are going to the very back of the ship and probably our favorite place to eat, Shack's Big Chicken. We ate here almost every day. I think we missed maybe 2 days out of the 15 we were on the ship. now we will head inside to decks 6, 7, and 8. That is where all the entertainment and food is. And I will start on deck 6 and make my way up. We are now entering Celebration Central, the center stage area where they put on some activities and amazing shows. Although this area is absolutely gorgeous and there are some really good seats that you can get for the shows, the design does not have the capabilities of hosting a large group of people. Even if you are lucky enough to get a seat here on the bottom level, your sightline is compromised from the overhang above you. We chose not to watch very many shows from this area because we didn't want to wait over an hour before the show to get good seats. But I will say that there was quite a lot going on in the evenings. They always had a show in the center stage, a show at the Grand Spectrum, and then they had a couple comedians on every night. So there was always something going on, and they also repeated some of the shows. Like the circus show was on twice in one night, and then it was on 2 nights in a row. So I found that very helpful. We ate at the Carnivale Restaurant most evenings for dinner. This is where you go when you choose the assigned dining option. We always choose the assigned dining option because we love having the same wait staff every night. We love to get to know them, and we really enjoy the shows that they put on for us. It's a fun time. We enjoy it, and we enjoyed this cruise as well. Our staff were absolutely incredible, and the food was pretty good too. This cruise, they made my chocolate melting cake perfectly. We are now entering center stage from the 7th floor, the 2nd level. There are 3 levels, and this is the 2nd level. And this is where I feel you can get some of the best seats if you're there super early. We ended up going early and waiting 45 minutes for one show, and we had seats along the glass edge here. The show was absolutely incredible, and we really enjoyed our seats. This wall here is the casino. They don't allow any filming, so I didn't get any of that, but it is very large and takes up most of the 7th floor. They hosted comedy shows most days in the Limelight Lounge and in the Punchliner Club, so you had lots to choose from there, and they were very funny. And then there was also the Grand Spectrum Theater, where they also hosted shows every night, and this is where we went most nights because it was easier to get a seat. I really enjoyed the Color My World production, so if you get a chance, I highly recommend that you see that show. Unfortunately, we did not have a good experience at ChiBang. We will probably try again some other time, but when we got in there, it was just way too busy. We had table number like 1658, and we were crammed in there. Even after asking for a table by ourselves, it seemed like we were basically at a table for 10. It was very loud and I had a headache, so we just ended up leaving. It wasn't the right moment, and hopefully it'll be different next time. Because we really wanted to like this place and we really wanted to give it a shot. And here we are again at the center stage, level 3 on deck number 8. Miami Slice and the deli always had long lineups, but we were impressed. They actually went fairly fast, so don't let the line fool you. And, of course, they were always tasty. We only ate at the Brewhouse one time. I think it was for dinner once, and it's a menu style type establishment. So that was kind of interesting. And I absolutely loved the pulled pork. It was incredible. Loft 19 is an area with cabanas that you can rent for the day. It is also the special area for XL suites. It was early in the day and there was no one around yet, so the guy let us in to take a look around and see what was provided. And now I'm sharing with you. Overall, we really enjoyed our trip and the cruise ship. We did go over Christmas and New Year's and found it, extremely busy. And I think we talked ourselves out of ever going again at Christmas and New Year's. But that has nothing to do with Carnival. The only thing that I would change would probably be the walking track, put it on a different level if possible. And I guess the center stage, I don't know how they could change it because I understand the concept of it. It is absolutely beautiful, but it's just not friendly when it comes to watching shows. Our cabin was absolutely incredible. We stayed in an ocean suite, and I do have a tour of that, so if you'd like to check that out, make sure to do so. And thank you for watching my video.